was an absolutely magical win by the women led by Mithali Raj in the third ODI of the ongoing series against England. In every sense, after winning the toss, the Indians put in a commendable performance. Whether it is the early breakthrough that Shikha Pandey got by picking up Tammy Beaumont, or it is the sort of kind of pressure that was put by Jhulan and Poonam Yadav and the rest of the bowlers, the spectacular catch of Smriti Mandhana to dismiss Natalie Sivar, especially when Nat Sivar was going well, 49. She could have taken the English innings to 250 plus. And then, of course, when the Indian batting turn came, excellent start by Smriti Mandhana and Shafali Verma. Shafali got out early, but thereafter, Mithali Raj, that spectacular innings. It is the hallmark of a captain to stay out and close a game, and that's what Raj did. Wickets were falling at the other end. First it was Smriti Mandhana, then it was Harmanpreet Kaur, then Deepti Sharma, and finally Sneh Rana. But at no point in time did Mithali Raj look flustered even once. Completely in control, the aggression was rightly timed, beautiful shots came out, strike rate issue was addressed, and the most important factor is she closed out the game and won a very important contest for India. Again, if India had lost 0-3, the World Cup preparations would have taken a beating. In that sense, this is a very important win. 2-3 things also need to be pointed out. We need Harmanpreet Kaur back in form. She's been going through a lean patch for a while now. Should she bat at 4 with Mithali Raj at 3 is something the team has to decide. Jemimah Rodrigues has been completely out of form for a while now. Is it time to send her back to domestic cricket and get somebody else into the team in the form of, say, Veda Krishnamurthy in the middle order or a batting all-rounder like Niranjana? We've got to think these things through. But the core of the team is definitely there. While you cannot have more than 6 or 7 openers in a team, I mean, you are actually trying to do kind of a makeshift jugaad arrangement in the middle order. That is hurting us, and that's what the selectors need to get right. But all said and done, Mithali Raj, highest ever scorer in the history of the women's game, overtaking Charlotte Edwards. What a player, what a captain. Euros, we now have the semi-final lineup set up. Fantastic from England. Fantastic from England to demolish Shevchenko's Ukraine 4-0. And if you see the start of the match, within the first 4 minutes, beautiful going from Raheem Sterling, that extraordinarily good pass for Harry Kane, and the English captain converted. Start of the second half after being 1-0 up. Again, very, very good start. Ball curled in, Harry Maguire heading it in, and within no time it was 3-0, match was gone. Is the trophy coming home? At Wembley, England will have all the crowd support. Every England fan, be it on television, be it around the country, will start to believe that they now have an opportunity at a major contest, in this case the European Championships. On the other side, we now have the second team that will play against England, and again that was another closely contested match where Denmark were very good. The fairy tale continues. They are doing it for Christian Eriksen, so one can hope that it will be a very, very entertaining encounter at Wembley on the 7th and the 8th. The 2 semi-finalists from this one, England versus Denmark, and from the other side, the 2 top teams, Italy versus Spain. Wimbledon, we know Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer marching on. We know that Rohan and Sania are there. We know that Divij and Samantha are there from the Indian standpoint. So all our eyes will definitely also be on Southwest 19. That's all I have for you on Game Over. Thank you very much for watching. Back tomorrow with another edition. So till then.